A few minutes later, the man took advantage of the fact that no one was around and came to the luxury car again. Then he pushed the door handle with a special tennis ball. Unexpectedly, the door lock opened instantly. Jack Jinzhuang immediately opened the door and got into the luxury car. He looked around to make sure no one noticed him getting in the car. Then he set his sights on the center console of the luxury car. Jack is a reversing thief with 15 years of reversing experience. He carries most of the car dismantling tools with him. He successfully removed the center console in just 3 minutes. However, his goal is not just this. For example, this car worth millions must have a lot of valuables in the luxury car. But what he didn't expect was that he searched the whole car and didn't find a single valuable thing. The only useful thing was a pair of sunglasses that looked extremely cheap. This made Jack, who thought he could make a fortune, extremely angry. Then he cursed and poured water on the back seat. However, he didn't know that he had fallen into the trap of the car owner from the moment he entered the door. After venting his anger, Jack was worried that the car owner would come back, so he packed up his things and prepared to get out of the car and leave. But at this time, he suddenly found that the car door that he had opened easily just now could not be opened at this time. He turned around and tried to open the other doors. The other 3 doors seemed to be frozen. No matter how hard Jack hit them, they didn't move. Jack panicked. How could a car thief who was drunk be trapped by a car? He climbed into the trunk and kicked the rear window hard. But I don't know which country the glass was made in. No matter how hard Jack kicked, there was no sign of cracking. At this time, Jack realized the seriousness of the problem. He turned around and came to the front seat and kicked the windshield hard. But the windshield was much stronger than he imagined. Even if Jack broke his leg, the windshield didn't react at all. Jack collapsed. After thinking for a long time, he could only take out his mobile phone. He was ready to seek help from his friends. But when he made the call, he found that his phone had no signal. It was as if a signal blocker was installed in the car. He realized that he might be tricked by the owner. Jack knew that he had to find all ways to leave this dangerous place before the owner came. He opened the locker in the trunk and found some handy car repair tools inside. Then he smashed the car window with the hard car repair tools. But he smashed the car window for dozens of minutes without leaving any marks. Just when Jack was in a state of collapse, a bald man suddenly approached the luxury car slowly. Seeing this, Jack immediately shouted for help to the bald man, hoping that the bald man would help him and save himself. But Jack didn't know the car window glass had been covered with a 100% anti-peeping black film. No matter what expression Jack made, the bald man couldn't see it. Even the sound was completely isolated. Watching the bald man get into his friend's car and drive away, Jack was completely in despair. Soon it was night. After a whole day of fun, Jack still couldn't think of a way to escape. He could only rely on the fog on the window glass to shock himself. Early the next morning, Jack suddenly thought of the center console that he had removed at the beginning. Maybe if he installed the center console back, the car door could be opened successfully. Thinking of this, Jack immediately started. He started to install the center console back to its original state. However, after he installed it, the door still could not be opened. Just when Jack thought he was going to starve to death in the car, a voice call suddenly popped up on the center console on Gang Street. Jack had no choice but to answer the call. It turned out that the other party was the owner of this luxury car, and Jack was trapped in the car because he intended to do so. It turned out that the owner had 15 top luxury cars at home. But in the past few years, either the valuables were stolen by thieves or the cars were stolen directly. In order to catch these ignorant car thieves, the owner had to spend a huge amount of money to modify this luxury car. Jack wanted to pretend to be pitiful. He hoped that the car owner would let him go. But the car owner ignored him and hung up the phone immediately.